Several parties have expressed an interest in joining the F1 grid for the 2026 season. FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem can understand why teams such as Red Bull and Mercedes have concerns over an 11th team joining the F1 grid in the coming years, with Hitech GP officially launching an application to take that spot. It was announced earlier this year that the FIA had opened its process to potentially expand the F1 grid to 22 cars from the 2026 season. The announcement came following an increased push from American motorsport team Andretti to try and break into F1. The expressions of interest process was met with trepidation from many of the teams already on the F1 grid, with Toto Wolff expressing fears a new entry could dilute the sport. Christian Horner also feels it will be incredibly difficult to fit another team into the F1 paddock, with concerns over the shared revenue from teams will shrink even further with two more drivers. But the FIA are seemingly pushing forward with their plans, as they're still taking applications, and Hitech GP, who currently have 6 race teams competing in various categories including F2 and F4, have officially joined the list of prospective teams. Ben Sulayem understands why teams currently on the F1 grid are not completely convinced by the prospect of a new entry, and the FIA president accepts they will have a say on what happens in the future. There are a few teams wanting to come in, he told Grand Prix 247. We are happy that they express interest. We have been working with FOM and with Stefano Domenicali, Formula One CEO. That's very important to do due diligence. And they realize that the FIA is also one of the main partners in that. And we both agree that having a team or a new team, we cannot really force big teams to say yes or no. It's up to them. I mean, you see what we already did. That was a transition that they went for it. He added, I can see the questions of the team. It is something important. We at FIA have also this concern. You know, when you're talking about the expression of interest, I mean, there are still regulations there, and we cannot shut the application down and say no, because we have another choice, and we cannot also say no to them if they fulfill the application. So really, I understand the other team's concerns when it comes to another team. Also, we're not breaking the rules. And I would expect them to understand our position when it comes to that also. That's the way we can go forward together. You see, as I said, I understand, but also I'm sure they will understand our position. One thing that I will not do is break the rules.